So to start off, I'm taking this soft peach color and I'm just going to blend that all over my eyes. And this is just going to be my base eyeshadow. I did, however, after I put concealer on my eyes, I did put translucent powder on it, but I wanted to actually take a shadow and blend something up there as well. So the next color I'm going to go in with is from the Morphe 350 palette, and it's that light orange color, and I'm just going to blend that into my crease. And I just kept blending this in just until I got it a little bit darker, because it is such a light color, and I didn't want to go in with one of the darker oranges because I didn't want it to be too bright, if that makes sense. But I did, however, keep going in with this color and blended it in a little bit more. So after that color, after I got it to the tone that I wanted it to be, not too bright and not too light, but I went in with this color. It's kind of like an orangey kind of mustard brown color, and kind of like a honey mustard. I went in with that color and I just blended that in my outer crease. So I was trying to get it in my outer crease, and you'll see that I'm gonna actually put it in my inner crease as well, just to kind of give my eyes a shadow halo effect. I've never done a halo eye, so I was trying to see how it would do. But you'll see later on in this look that the halo eye was just not for me, and I just did something else. Just off of the top of my head, I just came up with something on the go, which that's normally how my looks go, but I had really planned to do a halo eye. So now I'm just going in with a darker orange color, and I'm just blending it in with a flat, it's kind of like a flat shader brush by Japanesque, I think that's how you say it. And I'm just blending that into my crease, because this is where I decided halo is not gonna work. Let's think of something else. So as of right now, I'm just blending that into my crease. I love when you can see the different colors that you use. I don't like when you put a color and then you can't see it anymore. I at least want to see at least a little bit of the shadow, if not the whole thing, but I like to see a little bit of it. So as I was in the process of doing my other eye the same way I did my other one, y'all know Quay had to come in, so here's a clip of him. He wanted me to put some makeup on him, or he wanted to try to put some makeup on him, but I kept trying to tell him we're not the same color. So this is a clip of him trying to put makeup on and actually trying to tell me how to put his makeup on, but I'll just let you watch it.
Okay, no, I ain't doing all this shit. No, I'm just doing this here only. I ain't doing all this other food. Yeah, you got me looking white as hell. I got it, man. You messing me up. Clay, it's too yellow for you. I'm yellow. You dark as hell. I'm blended out here looking good, though. Oh, yeah. No, hell no. That's a brand new one. What? I need, give me one. What are you doing? I know you better give me that broke one over there. So you gonna give me the broke one? You gotta spray it. She messed me all up. What are you doing? Okay, look, let me finish blending myself. Let me finish shadowing this thing out first.
So after I got him up out of here, or at least out of my face, I am now carving out my eyelid, just so I can have a better space and better direction of where I'm going to put my lid color. I find it much easier to carve it out with concealer first, and then try to place the eyeshadow up there, because it comes out a little bit more clean. And plus today I'm gonna try out like a liquid eyeshadow, so I thought it would be a lot better to go ahead and just carve out my line. My lid. So once I got my lid completely covered with the concealer where I want my lid color to go, and you can honestly carve this out how you want it to. If you don't have like a big enough lid in your opinion, you can always take it up more and make your crease a little bit more deeper and take your lid color up. So right now I'm going in with the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow in the color Liquid Gold. So I tried these out. I tried one out probably a couple videos ago that I did not post because I didn't like the way I put it up there. So I realized that you can't put both eyes on because it dries like super quick. So that is why I'm doing one eye at a time and blending it out that way. So I put a little bit up there and then I just blended it out, and then I kept adding more, which I did find it to get a little bit chunky. So you have to be careful with how much you add. And then being that I kept adding it just to give it a little bit more pop, at the same time it did also start to flake and I guess like crease, and yeah, it's just a little bit of stuff that you should be mindful of. This was like my second time trying it out, so I guess maybe if I try it the third time, maybe I'll get it all together, but this is what I did for this step. So as far as for my foundation, I am using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick, and I believe my color is Y445 if I'm not mistaken. I don't have it in front of me, but I will most definitely put it down in the description box. And I'm just blending my foundation out with the Real Technique sponge. I'm not sure if when I bought this foundation stick I was a little bit lighter, but I didn't like the way it looked on me, and I really wanted to like wipe it completely off, but I was so over doing my makeup because I realized that I had some breakouts and I was just over it. So I just kept it on and just kept going on about my business. So that is the foundation that I'm using. So normally after I put my foundation on, I do let my face sit for a while. Not too long. I don't want my foundation to get super dry before I start contouring my face and everything else. So I do that step, but I don't put it in the video because you'll see me sitting for like 10 minutes. But anyway, so I'm going in with the color Cinnamon by Anastasia Beverly Hills and my e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm just applying my contour per usual. This is something that I haven't changed yet. I'm so in love with cream products, so I'm gonna keep using this. It just makes my skin feel so much more better and not so like matte and stuck together and everything else. So I did go in with a darker concealer just to give my face a little bit more color because that foundation stick was like super light. So I just went back in with this concealer, which was a little bit darker. I believe it's medium honey. I'm not even really sure, but I'll try to link it down below if I can remember which one it is. So that is the reason why my concealer is a lot darker than normal and it's not like super highlighting, because the foundation was a little bit too light for my liking. So I put that all over my highlighted areas where I normally will highlight, and then I also took it down all over my face in just spaces that needed a little bit more oomph. So now I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm going underneath my eyes with the color B.A.M. by Morphe. And I'm just going to blend this underneath my eyes. I did end up going in with a blending brush and just blending this underneath my eyes just to make it a little bit more smoky. So after I finished blending that underneath my eyes, I just went in with my liquid liner and just lined my eyes. I've been having such a hard time doing my liquid liner lately. It works better if I start with my left eye and not my right eye, which I don't really understand because it's the same process, but my eyeliner always comes out better if I start on the left eye. But it was a struggle, so I only did one eye on camera. So I was trying to decide if I was going to keep this color underneath my eyes only, but I did end up taking it into my inner tear duct and just blending it into the other colors, just to give it just a little bit more of a pop, and not just like I just put a color underneath my eyes. So I first used that same pencil brush that I used underneath my eyes, then I went in with a more of a tapered blending brush, and I just blended that color in just a little bit more, just to give it a more of a smoky effect and not look like it's just a color. So once I finished that, I did go in with a blending brush and do my bronzer, and the bronzer I'm using is by MAC Cosmetics, and it is called Give Me Sun. I'll link it down in the description box below. So I didn't start off with my normal brush that I normally use, so I did end up going in with a bigger brush and blend that in, because the smaller brush was not working for me and it was not giving me life, so I did go back in with my regular brush. So once I got my bronzer blended all over my face and all the areas that I normally wanted, I did line my lips with True Brown K. So after I lined my lips, I did blend that all the way in, so that's probably why you can't really see the liner anymore. And then I went in with the liquid lipstick by ColourPop, and it's called Cheat. So while my lipstick was drying, I did go ahead and spray my face with my Mario Badescu setting spray, or rose water, whatever it's called, but I really like it. It kind of makes my face feel really hydrated. And then I went in with my highlighter afterwards. I just feel like it makes it pop a little bit more to spray my face first and then apply my highlighter. So like always, I did go back in and blend my bronzer with my highlighter, because I don't use a blush, so I like for everything to be seamlessly blended. And I did spray my face with Fix Plus before I started doing my mascara. And the mascara I'm using is Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So to finish off this look, I did go in with the lip gloss Damn Gina by Kylie Cosmetics, just to give my lips a little bit more of a pop and a little bit more springy and not so matte, because you know mattes are normally for like fall and winter and everything else. But other than that, this completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.